Many English learners make one big mistake. They think in their own language first, then translate word by word into English. This slows you down, makes your grammar wrong, and your English sounds unnatural. The secret is to train your brain to go directly to English. Here are 15 simple tips to help you do it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to get all the latest updates.
1. Learn phrases, not single words. Many people learn English by memorizing single words, but this makes speaking slow and awkward. Instead, learn whole phrases that native speakers use often. For example, say, "I'm on my way," instead of learning I, on, and way separately. Learning phrases helps your brain remember natural patterns, making your speaking faster and smoother. You will also understand others better because you'll recognize common expressions, not just separate words. This is a key step to thinking in English directly. 2. Think in pictures. When you hear or read an English word, try to imagine a picture instead of translating it into your own language. For example, if you hear apple, don't think of the word in your language. See the fruit in your mind. This helps your brain connect meaning directly to English, so you think faster. Practicing this way every day trains your brain to think in English naturally without going through translation, which makes speaking easier and quicker. You will also understand others better because you'll recognize common expressions, not just separate words. This is a key step to thinking in English directly. 3. Narrate your day. During your daily activities, describe what you are doing in English. For example, while cooking, say quietly or in your mind, "I am chopping vegetables," or "Now I am boiling water." This helps your brain get used to thinking in English during normal life moments. Over time, it becomes a habit. You don't need to speak out loud. Just thinking in English helps your brain switch from translating to direct English thinking, improving fluency naturally.
4. Talk to yourself. When you are alone, practice small conversations with yourself in English. Pretend you are ordering food, asking questions, or telling a story. You can speak out loud or just think the sentences quietly. This is a safe way to practice without feeling shy or nervous. Talking to yourself regularly builds confidence and helps your brain become comfortable using English. It also prepares you to speak with others without hesitation, making it easier to think in English during real conversations. 5. Explain things in English. If you forget an English word, don't stop and translate. Instead, try to explain the meaning in English using other words. For example, if you forget fork, say, "It's the thing you use to eat salad." This keeps your brain working in English, not your native language. Explaining things this way helps you find new ways to express ideas and build your vocabulary. It also trains your brain to think creatively in English, which improves fluency and stops you from relying on translation. 6. Use English for simple thoughts. Start by thinking simple ideas in English, such as, "I'm hungry," "It's cold," or "I like this." These short sentences are easy to remember and use. By practicing simple thoughts, you build confidence and train your brain to switch to English mode. When simple thinking becomes automatic, you can start expressing more complex ideas naturally. This gradual practice helps you stop translating and begin thinking directly in English, which is important for speaking fluently.
7. Copy native speakers. Find short videos or audio clips of native English speakers and listen carefully. Then repeat exactly what they say, copying their pronunciation, tone, and speed. This practice helps you get used to the natural sounds and rhythm of English. It trains your mouth and brain to work together to produce English like a native speaker. Copying helps improve your listening and speaking skills at the same time, making your English sound more natural and helping you think in English instead of translating. 8. Change your phone language to English. Set your phone, apps, and social media to English. Every time you use your phone, you will see English words and sentences. This simple change forces your brain to get used to English all day. You will learn new words and phrases without extra effort. Seeing English regularly helps you think about the meaning directly in English. Over time, this makes it easier to understand and use English in real life because your brain is trained to think in English during daily activities. 9. Set English moments in your day. Choose specific times in your day when you only think in English. For example, while brushing your teeth or walking, tell yourself to think in English. Start with just a few minutes and slowly increase the time. These English moments help you practice switching your brain from your native language to English. Doing this regularly builds a habit and trains your brain to work in English naturally. Over time, you will find it easier to think and speak in English without translating.
10. Learn common answers and phrases. Memorize common short replies like, "That's great," "No problem," or "I see." These quick answers help you respond faster in conversations without thinking too much. Knowing these phrases means you don't have to translate or create sentences from scratch every time. Using common expressions makes your speaking more natural and helps you sound like a native speaker. Practicing these answers regularly prepares your brain to react quickly in English, which improves your ability to think in English during real conversations. 11. Predict what people will say. When listening to English, try to guess the next word or phrase before you hear it. For example, if someone says, "I'm going to the," your brain can think store, park, or gym. This helps your brain stay active and think ahead in English instead of translating after the sentence is finished. Predicting improves your listening skills and trains your brain to understand English faster. Over time, this will help you think in English naturally during conversations. 12. Practice speaking without pressure. Find time to speak English when you are alone, like in your room. Don't worry about making mistakes. Speak slowly and clearly, practicing new words and sentences. Speaking alone helps you relax and build confidence without fear of judgment. This practice trains your brain to produce English sounds and sentences naturally. The more you speak without pressure, the easier it becomes to think in English. Mistakes are part of learning, so don't be afraid to try every day. 13. Read and imagine scenes. When you read an English story or text, imagine the scene in your mind. Picture the people, places, and actions as if you are watching a movie. This makes English more real and interesting. Imagining scenes helps your brain connect words to meaning directly in English instead of translating. This practice improves your understanding and helps you think in English naturally. The more you imagine while reading, the faster your brain will switch to English mode. 15. Repeat daily activities in English. Before doing everyday tasks, say what you will do in English in your mind or out loud. For example, before ordering food, practice your orders silently in English. This prepares your brain to think in English in real situations. Repeating daily activities in English builds confidence and trains your brain to switch from translation to direct English thinking. With time, you will be able to speak easily and naturally in many everyday situations without hesitation. Be patient and practice every day. Learning to think in English takes time. Your brain needs to get used to this new way of thinking slowly. Practice a little every day, even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes. Consistent practice is more effective than long, rare study sessions. Being patient with yourself and practicing regularly helps your brain switch to English thinking naturally. Over time, you will see progress, and thinking in English will feel easier and faster.
If you stop translating word for word and start using these tips, your brain will begin to think in English naturally. It might feel strange at first, but every day you will get better. Soon, you will speak English without even thinking about your own language.